Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hope y'all are having a fantastic day wherever you are on this beautiful planet we call home. What's good, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Happy Thursday. It is Thursday in the midday mix-up. Y'all know what that means. It is Grove Weekly Updates. Absolutely. Again, hopefully y'all are having a great day wherever you are out there on this beautiful planet we call home. But what is good, everybody? How are we doing? Happy Thursday. Let's get into it. Let's see who we got in the building. We got Miss Sarita. Miss Sarita coming in early, first in line this morning. Good morning, afternoon, and evening to all. Sending positive vibes and wishing everyone well. Absolutely. Happy 1st of June. Another month. Another packed month for Grove Coin. Let's go. Absolutely. P.S. Hello, Miss Lovely Miss Mindy. Absolutely. Yeah, it is the beginning of a new month. Here it is the 6th month of the year. We are almost halfway through the year, which is wild. Absolutely wild. It's crazy to think how quickly, how fast life moves here in crypto. But time absolutely does fly. 100%. 100%. Which is it's wild. It is wild to me. Let me try to get this thing situated. There, I think that's better. But what's good, everybody? Let's get into it. Let's take a look at the overall market before Ms. Mindy joins us here on the midday. Overall market, not doing a whole lot today. Not doing a whole lot. Down 0.09, sitting there at a $1.14 trillion market cap for cryptocurrency globally. We got Bitcoin sitting there just above 27,000, down 0.5%. Nothing crazy. Ethereum sitting there, holding on strong to that 1800, high 1800. BNB sitting there 305. So not a whole lot going on. XRP up almost 13% on the week. But yeah, not a lot going on this week. Especially, it's kind of weird because we did see China go start their trading today. But that is the overall market. Not too much going on at the moment. But we do have the lovely Miss Mindy joining us today. So let's get her on stream. Miss Mindy, how are you doing, ma'am?
I am doing all right. Happy it's Thursday. Oh man, happy. It's been quite the week for me. Not in crypto, but outside of crypto. So yeah, definitely ready to wrap this one up. But I'm all right. How are things with you, Justin?
Doing well. I'm doing well. I totally understand life, life happening for sure. But yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good here. It's wild that it's Thursday already. I feel like this week is completely just gone by. But with the holiday, the longer weekend, I feel like that definitely made it seem a little faster than normal.
I'm going to have to agree with that because it's, crypto in its timing is always rather fast. And so, it's like we blink and it's Thursday. Well, that's okay if life wasn't going. But
Absolutely.
but I think
Absolutely.
this week with the holiday definitely amplified that even faster.
Yeah, it definitely it seems like you blink and you miss a day. You blink twice and it's 6 months later, as we are already into June of 2023. It's wild how we are like almost half the year is already gone. It's wild to me. Absolutely wild. I don't know about you, but like I don't know where the first 6 months went.
Oh yeah, it
Crazy.
just left. It just left.
Absolutely, it is. It's wild. It's wild when, like I was kind of talking about it earlier. It's wild when you know you blink and like the week's gone, and the next thing you know, the month's gone, and then the next thing you know, the year's over, and we're halfway through already, and it is absolutely wild to see it. Pretty crazy. Locksmith in the building. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing, Locksmith? Miss Mindy, I wanted to make sure we saw that you saw Miss Sarita's comment. She said hello to our lovely Miss Mindy.
Oh, hello, Miss Sarita. She is like such a nice, positive person. She
Absolutely.
really is.
Every day she comes in every day with some type of positive affirmation. Like this morning it was, or today it is, good morning everyone. Good morning, afternoon, evening to all. Sending positive vibes and wishing everyone well. It's wild. I absolutely love Miss Sarita. She's awesome. She's been around for quite a while, enjoying this journey here with us on YouTube, and I definitely appreciate her. She's one of the good ones out there for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be in agreement of that my own self.
Well, Miss Mindy, it is Thursday, and Thursday is our Grove Weekly update. So you want to get into it?
Yeah, let's go right ahead.
Boom, let's get in. Let me pull up old the Twitter over here. Share my screen. We'll start here with John G's tweet. Follow Grove Chain for the latest buzz. Will announce exciting new listings on Grove Blockchain, GroveX, and Grove Swap. So week 4 announcement is that Grove X is coming within a month, like less than a month away, and we will have GroveX available on web-based available, which is pretty wild. Less than 2 years old, and here we are already with our own blockchain, already with the swap, and our exchange will be live in less than a month, which is absolutely wild to me.
Yeah, today actually in less than 4 hours, like 4 hours and 52 minutes, but who's counting? 3 hours and 52 minutes anyway. We will be officially 15 months old at 6 o'clock today.
That's wild. That is wild. And just when you take a look back at what the last 15 months has been, it's wild. It's pretty crazy to see when you do where we started, where what we've done so far, and where we are headed. It is pretty amazing to think that it's only been 15 months. That to me is wild.
I mean, it really is. And I think that, at Grove, we talk about how much we work all the time, and that's just because, people on that side, they don't see, they can only go by what it is that we show them or tell them, and but also in that, I'm not at all knocking any other project at all, not at all. However, it is most definitely evident that we work, and it is most definitely takes every single one of us. It isn't just going to a couple meetings, hey bam, here you go. No, it takes, this boat takes every single person. And so 15 months ago, actually over 15 months ago, we started out on a mission, and we've done very well. We, as far as the chart and all that, that had to come with it with the change of season. But at the same time, me personally, I'm faithful that that after this meme season is over with, that they'll return. And oftentimes they do, and it's even more. So I don't judge it by what its current price or value is, just because that's the nature of crypto. So, but again, I know we're going to talk about other stuff, but you know, for Grove, what makes one of the key things that makes Grove so different is our real life use cases. And so when those funds get injected, then that means that will help, battle the seasons or the cycles, and whatever's going on in crypto. And that's what part of what makes it be such a first, is, of course, our real life use cases, but those things allow us to have balance. So, right now, with us only being 15 months old and still building, those things are getting in gear. And so we'll see more of that, the next change of seasons, and things. So I'm, of course, very hopeful.
I'm muted. I love when I mute my mic. Oh man. But absolutely, yeah. It's one of those things where when you look at Grove and what we've done in 15 months, it's impressive. But when you look at what we have coming, it really does start to get exciting, because like we've been talking about it for a long time. We're not just here for a quick run or a hype. We are here with real world utility, real world use case, and a real world business backing this crypto project, which is absolutely amazing. It's pretty cool to see, just where we started, all the exchange listings that we're on, everywhere, the accessibility of all of that. And that kind of brings me into the next point, where we did have a new listing over on Bit4X. Bit4X, it did start trading, I believe it was yesterday for that. So now listed over on Bit4X, another top 20 exchange with, I believe, like, let me go check out before I, just call it out and be wrong. Bit4X.
Yeah,
Uh,
there's an 8,000 GRV contest going on with them right now.
Absolutely. And they have $1.3 billion worth of daily volume. So not a small exchange by any means. They do really, really well. And of course, they are a top 20. But yeah, they definitely have the top. They have that 8,000 GRV. If I'm trying to find it real quick, they have 8,000 GRV going, a little contest going on right now. And here it is. I'll pull that up as well, but $8,000 worth of GRV to celebrate. So very, very excited about that. And so I think this is a deposit, a buy and deposit, when you buy between the yesterday and the 6th of June. So you got a couple of days in there. It's like 5 more days before that ends. But very, very excited about that. And take a look at that. Yeah. So you can trade, register now, deposit, all of that. A lot of good information there on these links. But $8,000. I mean, I wouldn't mind $8,000 of GRV right now.
Oh, it's
Or
8,000, not $8,000, or at least I'm going to assume that because it doesn't have a dollar sign.
it does have a dollar sign. It's $8,000 worth.
Oh, I was going by what they said, and I've told people since it was announced. Um, Dang. Well, good job. Ooh, that is. I mean, 8,000 is really good. If even if it was just GRV, but $8,000 worth. However, you're going to pack up some extras.
Absolutely, yeah. 8,000 is like $2,500, and if you put in what is 8,000? That's like 26,000, over 26,000 GRV up for grabs, with $8,000 there. That's pretty exciting, and not a small amount at all, at all.
No, I don't. I don't think so at all. Not at all. I would like to have that myself.
Right, I'm right there with you. Totally agree with that. I would love. I wouldn't mind an extra, 26,000 GRV in my bag at all. That'd be pretty solid, pretty solid. But yeah, that's very exciting. It's one of those things where we get excited because we know what's coming. We look towards the future. But I will say, looking back in the past, one of the biggest things one of the biggest accomplishments and best things that we did as a company was the acquisition of Onanada Labs and having that IT department as well. And they put out a tweet the other day that they are partnering with 100x Gyms to work on a token generator. Which is very, very exciting. So here's the tweet here. We are delighted to share the exciting news of our recent partnership with 100x Gyms for the purpose of product development. And it goes on to say a lot more. They signed a contract, remarkable token generator tool. But very, very exciting about that. Is this the first partnership with Onanada Labs outside of outside of Grove?
Well, we're not we actually own it, but it is the very first partnership.
That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. Very, very excited about that. First of many, hopefully. First of many. I got something on my glasses that's bothering me, or maybe it's my eye. Sorry about that. Just like a something like a piece of fuzz that was like right in the bottom of my view, and it was killing me. Absolutely annoying.
Just had to be. Just had to be.
Absolutely, absolutely. What would it be without something? What would if that's the worst thing that happens today? I feel like we're winning. I feel like we are winning for sure. 100%, 100%. But not only that, but we did have a couple of new projects that are listed over on Grove Swap as well, and a couple of projects listed on the Grove blockchain. One of those being Geoleaf. We've talked about Geoleaf quite a bit. We actually did an AMA with them over on Twitter Space. I believe that was you and Apache that did that space. But Geoleaf now available over on the Grove blockchain. Very, very cool, very exciting. I know this project they're focusing in on the water issue, global water issue, making sure that they're trying to get everybody water somewhere. So congratulations to GeoLeaf for getting listed and now live trading on the Grove blockchain as well.
Yeah, they did. They just launched. And at Grove, we of course appreciate green projects, or at least that have a green initiative or self-sustainable. So I'm glad to see that more projects and developers are kind of not kind of, but are of the same mindset. That they understand the importance of those kinds of things.
Oh, 100%. Absolutely. And having that real world utility there. We had Vern on. Vern joined the chat yesterday. And he was talking about how projects that don't have real world use case and a business background, uh, it's going to be tough for them to succeed, outside of the meme coin realm, which I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. Yes, there is the meme market is there, but at the same time, if you don't have some type of use case or utility, it's going to be tough. And so GeoLeaf definitely has that real world use case, that real world utility. And another one that just got listed, I believe it was last week, was Incinerate, Incinerate BSC, which is now live on Grove blockchain as well. So live trading over on the Grove blockchain for Incinerate BSC. Very, very cool. They're a gaming platform, and their gaming is pretty solid. I got to try the burn ball, and it's pretty cool. And the fact that the creator of this he actually was a game developer for Rockstar Gaming, which is a AAA game, company as well. So he definitely has the high quality. And does a good job at that as well. So I'm excited to see what they can bring to the table as well with that real world use case when it comes to gaming. Maybe bridge the gaming and crypto kind of world together, which is I think going to be very big when you get gamers, because gaming is no small market at all. So if you can bridge that gap and get gamers into crypto and crypto into gamers into games, I think that'd be pretty solid as well.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with that. And yeah, that is his background. And they also have a beta out now, if I'm not mistaken. But I do find their project very intriguing, just because of what the basis of it is, and of course, his background. So I'm very intrigued, myself as just an investor, really what this project does.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm a gamer. I'm not. I may not be a great gamer, but I do enjoy gaming. So, like I said, anything that can bridge that gap there is pretty solid. So yeah, we got Z Dundee in the building. Yo, glad to catch you live. Hey, what's good, man? How you doing? How you doing? We got Crazy Too Cool in the building. Avi Nash here. What is good? Good day, Justin, Sarita, Mindy, and Grovers. How are y'all doing on this thunderific Thursday? Wait, it's Thursday already. Where did Monday go? Absolutely. That was kind of the same conversation we had Have a good day as we head into a great weekend. Definitely appreciate you, brother, for coming by and hanging out with us. Man, I definitely appreciate. He always comes in with some fancy way to say a word or the day. Like it's always Friday or Thunderific Thursday, something like that. We definitely appreciate you, man. Definitely appreciate you over there.
Yeah, for sure do.
Boom. Let me get this tweet up there. I feel like we got a lot to talk about. John is always busy, but he does have some time to send some tweets out, and when he does, they are pretty impactful. This one here is GroveCoin is more than just a cryptocurrency. It's a vision for sustainability, our sustainable future, a commitment to innovation, and a community driven by shared values. Whether you're trading, staking, or just holding, be a part of our journey. And what I like about this here is you got that grovecoin.io link on there. And I think this isn't the one with the GroveX, but that GroveX link is available, grovex.io, which is not live yet, but you can go ahead and bookmark it, get it ready. That way, when it does go live, you already got it right there for you. But I definitely agree. It's more than just a cryptocurrency, and we really are planning for the future and trying to set ourselves and position ourselves for the next bull run that is coming. Who knows when, but we do know it's coming. We do know it's coming. I'm trying to find that. Trying to find the tweet that had. There it is. Got it. Boom. I had a bunch of tweets and then I skipped around and lost my place. But a tweet from GroveCoin official with that link there. As we approach the launch of GroveX, we are actively working on numerous facets to guarantee a seamless, secure, and impressive unveiling. The listing application for GroveX can be currently found on grovecoin.io website. So if you know of a project that wants to potentially list over on Grove Swap or GroveX, there is a jot form which is right here, and there is that grovex.io that we've been seeing and talking about. It is not live yet, but as soon as that does go live, you got it right there, and so you can go ahead and bookmark that for sure. But the jot form's there. If you have any projects that you're out there, send them that jot form. Let them know, hey, we're launching an exchange, and you can definitely get on there as well. So pretty dang cool as we start getting closer and closer to the launch of GroveX. I don't know about you, Miss Mindy, but I'm ready for GroveX.
Absolutely am. And I know a lot of people have been talking about, centralized exchanges and why are we coming out with an exchange and all of that jazz. Well, there's going to be some differences. Um, what's different is ours is licensed. Not saying that all theirs were not. However, the ones that are failing is because the owners of those exchanges leveraged their crypto, and of course, just like any loan, defaulted, and so therefore that's what caused them to be in the situation that they are, and or of course with regulations and things. So with Grove, we're doing it right the first time. So, and John did, promise the community in one of his spaces that we would never, which we have no reason to, but that we would never leverage their crypto. And so I think it's going to be very interesting for people to see really how that's insured. Meaning like not insured as like car insurance, but I mean insured as far as process that will not happen, which they'll find out about very soon. So, yeah, I'm personally very excited about GroveX. I am so beyond over paying fees here, there, and everywhere. I could scream. It's ridiculous, but
Absolutely.
it is. It really, really is. And like it's one of those things that if you've been in crypto for a while, even if it's not even a long time, a moderately long time is still fine. If you add up how much that you've spent on fees and things, then it, you kind of try to make yourself not think about how much crypto that you could have had in place of that.
Trust me, trust me. I remember. I know you do as well. But I remember when gas fees were like $800, $1,000, $1,200. gas fee, gas fee. It was absolutely wild. I remember when I really started getting into DeFi and using Uniswap and things like that. I was like, okay, I got $100 here. I'll jump into this project. I got $21 worth of that crypto. $21. I spent $79 in a gas fee, which was mind blowing, absolutely mind blowing to me. That gas could cost that much, which is why I love the BSC network. It's cheap, which is why I love the Grove blockchain as well, because it's even cheaper than BSC, which is pennies. And here, on the swap, on Grove blockchain, it's even less than that. Like it's like percentage of a penny, which is pretty dang solid.
I mean, and it
Pretty
really
solid.
is. We're not even just saying that. Like, it really is. I made a transaction earlier. No, of course, it wasn't. I did not sell Grove, but I did swap something else out. And I think my fee was 3 cents. It was. I was again. It is wonderful and glorious that that's all that it is now. But at the same time, I think about it every single time and go, why couldn't this been this way? Like, yeah. So, but hey, man, we're here now, and with crypto, we are going to see so many different changes and innovations, made, and of course, creations made over time, and to all the things that have to make for mass adoption to become more possible. Um, so yeah, it's just a really interesting time when you were the beginnings of, yeah, crypto is 14 years old, but being at 6% mass adoption is not 14 years old. And I think a lot of people overlook that. Before the huge surplus before 2020, I don't even know if I would say 2% or even 1%, let alone all the way to 6%. So it's getting there. It's getting there.
Absolutely, absolutely, and we are getting there. And yeah, crypto's been around for a while, and Grove's been around for almost a year and a half. Yeah, but a lot of folks really do focus on the next like 5 minutes. Can I put $100 in and that turned into 1,000 or 10,000 like today? But that really isn't the kind of the strategy or the way that we're running Grove. And John says it best, and I think in this tweet right here. While numerous cryptocurrency enthusiasts chase the fluctuation of the next 5 minutes, here at Grove, we're strategizing for the next 5 years. We focus on utility, longevity, structure, and sustainable business practices, which I totally agree. I love the fact that he comes out and says, "Hey, we're not worried about today. We're not worried about the next 5 minutes. What we're building here is building for the future and the long haul." We remain committed to evolving, enhancing, and innovating, and bringing creativity to the fore. While many may appear and disappear, we're meticulously planning, designing, and innovating to ensure our enduring presence. So absolutely, I really do love the fact that we're building for the future. It is not just for today. It's not just for tomorrow, but we really are building for what's to come. And even I have a feeling that John's even working on plus 5 years is just like what we're working, and he's actually got it for like the next 25, 30 years and beyond that. I have no doubt at all.
Yeah, he and Carlo, for sure is. And Justin, I have 6 more minutes before I have to go. I have a doctor's appointment. Um, but you're of course can hammer down on Grove for the rest of your show. I just didn't want to dip out or you be like and you not know.
Absolutely, all good. Most definitely, and 6 minutes works for me. That'll put us about the 40-minute mark, which is a solid stream. And I think we have hit most of the hot topics and the highlights that from this week at least. We could spend a whole month of shows talking about what has happened over the last year and a half. But yeah, most definitely. I think we got it. I think we covered most of the new news and highlights that we got coming out. If I've missed anything, let me know. But that's one thing about us is that we have so many different shows at so many different times that we cover so much growth that like there's not a lot of not a lot of questions because we're so transparent in everything that we do that there's not a lot of questions. It really is more of a hangout. Like our spaces are we get in there. Like last night we talked about food, a little bit of everything, and it was a great space, absolutely great space.
Yeah, it really actually was, but it really was. But that's just the mark of, our community. And I hope that right now a lot of people are getting, themselves in gear, kids graduating, all of that stuff, and just getting themselves situated for summer. So there's been, several people actually offline the last week and a half, just getting all those things in real life, situated and taken care of. But as far as our spaces, I love our spaces, and the community does too, which I wish that they were more interactive. But at the same time, they told us directly that no, that they like to just listen primarily. So I hope that when they come back, that they want to come up and want to interact more, and all of that. But if not, I understand, because they already told us exactly why that they don't. And at least they were nice enough to tell us, instead of us going, "Why does no one talk to us?" Well, it's because they like hearing it from us and like hearing us talk.
Absolutely, and and to speak on that, my daughter graduated over the weekend. She's actually at freshman college freshman orientation, which I don't know how I feel about that, but no, I really am happy for her, and so proud of her. She's done a great job. But another thing about our spaces is, we're just real people, and like the market isn't great, and so like who wants to sit there for an hour and a half and just talk about how the market is in a bear market? Nope, nobody really wants to hear that. Nobody
No.
wants to sit there for an hour and talk about how down everything is. But we really are. I mean, we're real people, and we have real conversations, and we just hang out and have a good time. Yeah, if people do have questions, they come up and ask. Other than that, we really do kind of like we do here on the midday mix up. We talk about literally everything around here. So, but it's totally one of those things where I enjoy it. I really do enjoy hanging out with the community, getting to hang out on the spaces here on the midday. It's pretty fun. It's never in my mind did I ever think that this is what I would be doing for a living. Is hanging out on YouTube, and hanging out on Twitter, and people listening and watching and wanting to listen and watch with us. It's wild to me. Absolutely wild.
Yeah, but it also says a lot, to the community, that we as a team get along so well, and that really does mean a lot, for many reasons for the team too, but also at the same time, we're comfortable around each other. And when you're comfortable and can be friends, that means that your work is even greater quality.
Absolutely, and that's one thing about when we go on these when we go to expos and things like that. I The first time we met everybody, it was like family. It really like we have such a great time, and like there's really not anybody that I don't like. Like I can't name one person on the team that I don't like. And like I said, I consider them all family and enjoy hanging out and getting to do this crypto thing in this journey with Grove as well. So it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. Miss Mindy, I know you got a minute. So let's go ahead and we can go ahead and wrap it up. Not a whole lot going on overall in chat and things like that. So that way you can get out of here and get to that doctor's appointment as well.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, because I definitely need something for my allergies. But it is, let me tell you, it hasn't rained but maybe 4 or 5 times where I live since Hurricane Ian, of last year. Well, today officially is the official beginning of hurricane season. And it's rained for the last day and a half. So every single person here, we are all down with allergies and things, being stirred up after basically almost a year of not being stirred up. So yes, I definitely need to get to the doctor. But guys, don't forget, which we've barely mentioned it for whatever reason, and I don't mean here, but I mean, in other places of social media, that John does have his announcement on Monday. So he hasn't leaked what it is. He has not said. So we'll just have to wait and see whatever his announcement's going to be.
Absolutely. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward to it. And it will be the final week. And he did put a tweet out saying that week 4 and 5 will be some pretty big news. Week 4 being that Grove Swap is on its way in less than a month away. Within 4 weeks, we'll have Grove Swap. Grove Exchange. I'm sorry. GroveX. I get confused. We got so many utilities.
Grove this. I told him a couple months ago, I said, we're going to have our own alphabet soup.
Very true. Very, very, very true.
We have let's see, what do we have? We have USGD, we have GRV, GRVG. Yeah, it's becoming soup. So, but anyway, I am going to go ahead and go. But you all take care, Justin. I'll see you tomorrow night. Yeah, man, and y'all take care and happy groving.
Absolutely. Thank you, Miss Mindy, for joining us as always. Definitely a pleasure having you on here, and I definitely appreciate you for asking me 9,043 times to join. It only took that many times for me to say yes, but here I am. I'm glad I did, like a year and a half later.
Good, and I'm tickled to death that you did too. But take care, everybody.
Absolutely. That is Miss Mindy. We definitely appreciate her for joining us and hanging out with us here every Thursday for our Grove Weekly Update. We are going to get up out of here and get into the rest of the day. I hope y'all have a fantastic day. I think y'all always show up, show love, and show support. Y'all are the best. I say it all the time, but I really, truly do mean it. Y'all really are the best. So thank y'all. We're going to get out of here. Remember, 2 things in this world that you can control at all times: attitude and effort. Stay positive. Give 110% in everything you do. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Tell somebody you love them today. You never know. May change their day, their week, their month, or even their year. Love y'all. We're out of here. I'm JustAman. Peace.